Now let's have a real talk about NITARA. And yeah, I know she was recently buffed. I made a video about the buff, but real talk, she is still bottom tier. She is. If you are really good at NITARA, like if you are demigod or god with NITARA, you are very good at this game. Don't let anyone tell you different, and you are much better than me. I think one thing I don't understand for the life. Now that move is really good. I will say the life drain is excellent. That's an excellent. Giving at her buff, I can't imagine what she was great when the game first came out because she had the swaggiest combos. And now that people kind of figured out, gotten better at the game, it's really hard to open people up. Most characters too. Yeah, there we go. We got it. That's why I prefer Goro. I know Goro doesn't help with the life. And actually makes her life worse. But it's really hard to open people up with her. And that's so the main complaint. Why is her life bar so low? She's a rushdown. She doesn't have projectiles. The other characters in this game that don't have projectiles don't take any. They don't have sacrifices in their life. Look at Smoke, Johnny, Shao has more life, but that's Shao. Okay, he's big. And okay, so so NITARA is a woman. She has less life than the other women. And the other women have. Let's face it, at this point, they have better combos than she has. Sindel has great combos. Molina can still do 50%. Molina's combos aren't as good as NITARA, but Molina can keep you away with her stuff. And then there's the mix-up queen herself, Tanya. Excuse me if I'm forgetting anyone, but. So out of the whole female class, I hate to say it, NITARA is super weak. She should have definitely the same life bar as Johnny. I don't understand why. I mean, they're both rushed out. NITARA's dead. She should definitely have a little bit more life than the other women. Again, her combos are fun. She's a fun character. I will continue to use her in casuals, don't get me wrong, but this is probably the last time I will try her in ranked until she gets another buff. And this is why I don't ever see. See, like right here, this is going to kill. That was well over 1/3 of my life. And again, I will admit, Goro doesn't help. I mean, if I use Kung Lao, she'd have like another 50 or 100 life. She'd have like 900 life or something. I'm not really sure what he thinks so, but Goro helps with the combos. It helps me get my combos off. And I know Kung Lao's really good. I know that's probably preferred cameo, but even still, like she will still have under 1,000, and it makes a big difference when you're using a rushdown character. I don't know why NRS definitely. I mean, she's not like if she had the skills of Johnny, like the way Johnny continue to put pressure on, put block stun and pressure on you. She doesn't have any plus string moves. I believe. I mean, I'm not really. I move around characters a lot, but she doesn't have any block stuns. She don't have any plus strings that'll keep you locked up. She has that fantastic overhead scratch, which has been kind of figured out now. Look at Havoc is probably the other. Havoc is also probably the other. D-list character. I mean, some people say he's really good, but I think it's a mixed bag. A lot of people say he's the worst. But even Havoc, man, when he's on you, all the lows, the overheads. I mean, why doesn't she have a bunch of why does she only have one? Well, she's got two overs. She's got the overhead scratch, and then she has the forward mid that's overhead, and of course, if you're using Kung Lao, you can get or any other character. And I know she's got the air dash, which is cool, which is good. I mean, it's very good, but it's also kind of been figured out. I mean, it should be. I think the air dash should be a little bit stronger. If that was going to be NRS's way of saying this is how NITARA gets around projectiles, It should be, I think, a little bit faster. Because although, like, Johnny Cage has a way to get projectiles, he could do that shadow dash. Boom, he's in a projectile-heavy character space. And plus, also, he's just super scary. Shao has the extra life. Yeah, we're I'm not going to make you watch all this because it's bad. You know, it's frustrating. You know, it's just, and I gotta be honest. I mean, I love the character, but you know, it's really hard. I will not. I mean, if you are competing with NITARA, I'll finish this. As this video wraps up, I appreciate you listening to me. I tried using her all weekend. Ever since she got the buff, I've been trying to make her work, and it is better. She is better, but needs a little bit more. Her punish strings, like her 1-2, which I know is dialed into a natural launcher, meteor's launcher. It's so stumpy. Like, there's so many special moves that it just doesn't hit. Like, she just misses. And then I know her 2-2-1 is her other punish string where you need meter to start to, and that's fine. They were going to big. Well, that's your go-to punish. It's also very stumpy. Raiden gets to do the thing, his special, a lot of specials, a lot of fatals people get to do for free on her because her moves are so stumpy. I would like a hitbox adjusted. You know, if you're going to keep the 1-2 dial in 1-2 the same, okay, that's cool. But make her 2-2 the first high on that 2-2-1. Give it a bigger hitbox. That way you can kind of, and you can also put pressure on it. People will know. Oh, this is the end of old Epic Lore. It's the end of NITARA's competitive run on this channel. Oh, if you like my video, please subscribe. Later.